FX Morning Mayhem podcast is an essential listen for currency traders. Each episode covers a curated watch list of key currency pairs alongside insightful market observations. It highlights crucial daily news events that could influence the market, ensuring traders are well informed. Additionally, the podcast offers valuable trading strategy tips catering to both new and experienced traders in the Forex market. This podcast is for educational purposes only. None of this info should be construed as investment advice. To see the trades called out live for free on our Slack channel, click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join the trade faction. If you find this podcast valuable, please follow and share with a friend. And now, on with the show. Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, February 3rd, 2025, and you're listening to FX Morning Mayhem, your go-to podcast for the latest updates in finance and global markets. It's time for the daily market briefing. Let's dive right in. In today's headlines, President Trump just dropped a trade bombshell with massive new tariffs. 25% taxes slapped on Canadian and Mexican imports. Extra 10% punch to Chinese goods global markets are shaking. Wall Street's feeling the heat. European stocks are tumbling, the US dollar is flexing its muscles, and investors are scrambling. Keep your ears open today for manufacturing reports, Federal Reserve insights, earnings from Tyson Foods. Buckle up, folks. These trade tensions are just getting started. Stay tuned for a currency market update with Bill and Dave up next. Thanks for listening to FX Morning Mayhem podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review if you found this helpful.
We're looking at the Aussie New Zealand dollar, which is a downtrend. It's not in the zone at the moment, but it was a second ago. I'm actually in this trade. It's a little bit upside down right now, but I'm not worried about it at all. If it really gets away from me, I'll just waterfall it and at least break even on it. But I think I'm going to be right here, and this will move to the downside here. Hopefully, it doesn't have to go that far for me to make a profit. I found this strategy of using the average true range as the profit target to be extremely effective. So I'm going to stick with it, even though you don't make that much money on each trade. I'd rather have 9 out of 10 of them profitable, making a little bit of money, than 1 out of 5 making a big home run and then 5 of them being upside down. So that's what I'm going to be doing going forward. Next one here, Aussie US Dollar downtrend. We are in a phase here. We're in the inception zone. So this one, all we need here is a sweet spot to form, and we'll be good there. Euro Canadian dollar, we're in an uptrend. Long wave phase, inception zone, waiting for a sweet spot to form here. Pound Canadian dollar, hyperextended. We're not even going to bother with this one. New Zealand US dollar trend, short wave phase, inception zone, waiting for a sweet spot. We got a lot of potential setups here for today. Ooh, I forgot to take my break-even line off of that one. In a uptrend, but not anywhere near the inception zone, so we're going to ignore that for now. US Canadian dollar in an uptrend, amplitude's way up there, so this is just about to be hyperextended, so I'm going to ignore that. And then I got a signal for this earlier, but I did not get in this morning. This is a long trend, upward, long wave phase, not in the zone just of yet. So we may be here in the zone in a little bit. So really the only one that I'm paying attention to is the Aussie New Zealand dollar right now. Okay.
Gotcha. Yep.
All right. So today what I thought I'd chat about, rather than something out of the news, was something that I'm about to do, which is to launch Trade IQ, which is
Mm.
a system that you're watching me broadcast here every available to the general public. And the other thing that I am in the process of preparing for release, Dave, have you heard of the term a vertical agent?
Not offhand.
Okay, so this is all the rage in artificial intelligence these
Hmm.
days. A vertical agent is basically a language model trained in a very specific topic. You know me, I can't sit still. So over the weekend, I learned how to build a vertical agent, which was interesting and fun and a bit challenging, but I was able to succeed. So I built one to be super smart about technical analysis.
Okay.
And then my brain got going. And I'm going to build two more. I'm going to build one that is a genius when it comes to trade psychology, and then one that's a genius when it comes to price action. And
Hmm.
I'm going to put those three vertical agents into one of my web pages, and that's also going to be a service that I'm going to charge for. So rather than put a whole ton of effort into building a course that no one's going to take, I figured this might be a more useful way to approach that problem because you can pay a low price to get into a web page that has three
Gotcha.
very specific agents. And you can pretty much ask them anything you want. So you don't even have to wait for me or whatever. You just go and ask the agent the question. And hopefully, if I built them well, they will be able to answer it. So that's my plan here in the short term. So we'll see how that all works out.
Nice.
All right.
Absolutely.
That's all I got.